Hello, everyone.
Hello!
Welcome back to Norwhals Play. We are continuing our adventures as Paper Mario, and right now we are trying to escape the dungeon.
I'm supposed to go in here, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to rescue Bowser.
I gotta get Bowser out.
Oh, spoilers. 2 seconds in advance. Oh, look at little Bowser.
Alright, you're here too. Well, what are you waiting for? Get me down from this thing. Even you know this is no way to treat royalty. Wow, okay, Bowser. That's a lot. I don't know about that.
I mean, technically his name is King Bowser, isn't it?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought so.
I'm done playing Mario.
Royalty? Oh, nice to meet you. Is everyone in your kingdom also a face?
I've got a body too. These folded jerks just bent it in ways that I won't describe in detail right now.
That doesn't sound sexual whatsoever.
It's seen worse, believe me.
That's even worse. That does not help.
Never mind that. I am the great King Bowser, and I demand to be set free and unfolded. Now, Mario, ignore your floating friend and get me down from here. Bowser commands you. I'll do the same for you. You need me as much as I need you. Admit it.
Yeah, there wouldn't be a video game franchise
Literally.
without both of us.
Plus, I can tell you a secret after you free me. No one can resist a good secret.
Well, he's right about that.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Yeah.
Ow, 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 ow.
What if he just like caught on fire
Right.
as he's going by
As
that
he's
candle?
flying.
I'm really interested in like the physics of them being paper. Like,
too.
are they more susceptible to rain than they normally would be? How do they feel about fire? How do they consume food? It's just a lot about the biology I have about these particular characters.
Lots of questions.
Speaking about biology, Mo, you're about to finish your degree.
Yes.
How's that feel?
It's horrifying. It's fine though. Just one more class to go.
So,
It'll be fine.
now that you're almost done with school, unless you decide to actually go get your PhD,
Yeah, that part.
how do you feel about school? Oh look, change of topic.
School's tough, yo. Like, I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot to keep in your head constantly.
Oh yeah.
And a lot to stay on top of. But I think it's worth it.
I would say grad school is definitely better than undergraduate because at the very least you generally don't have busy work in grad school. It's
Yeah.
mainly like actual
It
stuff.
all matters.
Yeah. And stuff that you should be doing regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the part of the game that gets frustrating to me when you're like trying to jump and hit those blocks.
Yes.
Like,
I'm like, my depth perception already sucks. So
Yeah.
being 2D in a 3D world just makes it a lot harder.
at least that origami character like has a significant shadow under her. Mario doesn't. Yeah.
Wait, do I need to do this again?
No, you already
Oh,
saved.
okay.
Unless you want to avoid that conversation for the rest of your life, which I'm assuming that's what happened.
But yeah, school. I think the coolest part of the graduate degree, kind of like what you were saying, was the opportunity to do things that matter and that are
I'm walking with my
relevant
face.
to what you'll be doing later. So like the opportunity to work on like a thesis that you kind of designed.
Yeah, and then your thesis happened.
Yep, it
This-
got canceled.
This is a
because of
crazy
COVID.
story. So Mo here is supposed to give her thesis defense, right? And so her professors, or I guess the chairs,
The
right,
chair,
keep
yeah.
pushing it back, and then finally they're
Well,
like,
no, it's more like I would be like, hey, when do I need to schedule my defense by? And they would just like ignore my emails. And I was like, okay, so I don't know when I need to schedule my defense by.
oh yeah, oh, this is important dialogue. We'll continue
Yes.
the story afterwards.
Why are
Why-
you still so flat?
I can't grab that nice ass of yours when you're this flat.
Why haven't you joined me in folded glory? Come, we can reshape you.
Patience, princess. This will do just fine. There's plenty of ass to grab there, if you know what I mean. Yes, you'll do quite well. Very, very crisp. I mean, so crisp. Bright colors. I can see it now. So what do you say? Will you volunteer your paper body to the cause? Or will you have to get crumply? Join us, yes or no? Obviously no, because they want to turn you into origami. Because apparently, you know...
Yeah, apparently, yeah, I don't understand that. I would rather be origami than 2D, but it's fine.
I expected nothing less. And to be honest, I wouldn't have it any other way. Take a good long look at Princess Peach. She's better this way, don't you think? No need to answer. You'll soon feel the power of origami for yourself. Folded soldier, come forth! I wonder if all the Shy Guys are folded to begin with in this game.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. I never got to see a toad!
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Yeah, it is. He's really upset.
Yeah, he really wanted to see
Prepare to be folded!
I like Mario's face. It's like, bring it! I'll
scared.
fucking destroy you. Oh, this is annoying though, because they do explain the game mechanics a lot, and since we've already played this. Although I remember I fucked it up because my controller drift got so bad at some point that like the time limit ran out.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah. Since we're just skipping most of its dialogue, she's explaining the mechanics of the game. Basically, you have to turn you turn the wheels so they're all lined up, and then you can nicely kill all of them in a row, essentially.
Like bop, boop, bip, bam.
Hey, didn't that mushroom say earlier it would be an honor if he was flattened by you?
Pretty much.
Yeah, he's about to be killed by Mario, so I guess at least he's going out the way he wanted. Yeah, and the only thing is you can't go back, like, once you miss it. You have to press A once you get there.
Oh. Maybe I should have read the directions.
Now you can rotate it, and then you press A again. Yeah, there you go.
Laura has a lot more video game experience than me. I'm a total video game newbie.
Yeah, I've been playing since I was 4. I think the first game I ever played was Link's Awakening. But when I first got into video games, like, color was just becoming a thing in video games. Yeah. Because when I played Link's Awakening, like, it was still, I wouldn't call it black and white because it was more like green and gray. At least I thought. One of my friends did have the colored version, you know. You know, if it's something really charming or just about 8-bit games like that. Like, I think I was telling you this the other day that my issue with video games today is that it used to be you could just, like, sit down and play it and be done with the game. And now you need to invest, like, days in just gathering materials, and then you finally can go beat the boss.
That's so true.
Yeah. How many things do I have to collect before I'm powerful enough to beat the boss? Yeah.
And then when they break, too, you're like, oh my gosh.
Honestly, like, I appreciate Breath of the Wild's mechanics as far as, like, things breaking is concerned, but they just break so quickly. Is my issue with it. You got it. Good fucking
Now they're in
job.
hammer and range.
Now you can smush them nicely. What if you just picked the wrong thing and she just would stop and she's like, you fucking idiot.
She's like, this was the tutorial.
All you had to do was not fuck this up, and you couldn't even do that. How do you expect not to be folded? So I have a question. Why isn't Bowser considered origami at this point?
I don't understand.
Because he's been folded into something.
Yeah. It doesn't particularly look like an origami version of him. It just looks painful.
It's not a good origami, I'll give you that, but it's origami nonetheless, according to my definition. I suppose there's no point maintaining the charade any longer. I am transforming!
Brother! Little shakes.
She's so cute. Now that is a function. Honestly, the commentary in this game is the best part of it. Like, the graphics, regardless of whether or not you like them, or they're charming in a way, right?
Yeah.
Like, they're very crisp, they're very clean, they're nice to look at. But the dialogue just makes it so much better. Oh, we're skipping all this dialogue, by the way.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know if you wanted to read it or not.
Yeah, it's fine. I am no longer your brother Ollie. I am King Ollie. Because, I can't be a brother and a king at the same time. That's just impossible. That's
not.
too many chores on my plate, like
It's just way too
being
much.
a king and being a brother, geez. By the time I'm done, all those miserable toads will be folded.
What is with people in this game and toads?
I mean, they're like the main thing in Mario, right? The flimsy paper minions of Bowser should be reborn as loyal folded soldiers serving me. And I shall fold, crease, and bend the entire paper world to my whim. The birth of a new origami kingdom. Do you remember that Doctor Who episode where there is an invasion of 2D aliens?
Yes.
And they turn people 2D?
Yes.
It still confuses me how they knew that 3D beings existed.
Yeah, I don't
Also, if you're a 2D character, I don't understand how you have any perception whatsoever. Like, you can't even see a line.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to because you can't see the thickness of the line.
Yeah. I don't know how that works.
What's crazy to me is, can you technically be a multi-dimensional being but just not perceive it? Like, could we technically be 4D beings, but we just don't know we are because we can't see that we're 4D?
I think that's a potential.
I mean, I have not studied
Feel
physics
like we need
enough.
some physicists to come
Yeah.
and be like, y'all are out of your minds.
Yeah. Yeah.
or you're on, and here's all the theories.
If you're a physicist, like, comment, and subscribe.
We want to hear from you.
Yeah, and we want to hear from you from every single episode from now on that we post. What are your thoughts and opinions of can humans be fourth dimensional beings without perceiving it? Oh, it's so sad. They went and rescued Bowser, and they were like, "Fuck you."
You're like, we're good.
They definitely also could have like turned around and saved you, even if they prioritized Bowser.
Yeah. That mountain looks cool.
Yeah. Oh, when we were playing earlier, I was saying those ribbons just look weird to me.
Yeah.
Because they don't match the aesthetic of the game.
Stuck in a tree.
Oh yeah, you have to shake Mario out. And they introduced the confetti. Yeah, confetti. You want to drop down that ledge. Like forward from that platform, I think. To the left. To your left. Right there. Yeah, because we spent like 5 hours trying to figure it out. Unless you could float like me. Do you see that huge hole in the ground? I don't think you're like falling into it.
Yeah, no. I'm good.
Maybe there's a way to fix it, but how? This entire world is just like one big theater studio.
Yes.
Like with all
Yes.
the poles supporting everything.
Yes.
Oh, I've got it. Catch this. I can throw things at you even though I'm stuck in the ground.
Right.
I really want to see what that would have looked like. Just like a little legs going. Everything is made of paper, of course. Even little tiny pieces of confetti is like a tiny piece of our world. Oh, it's so deep.
Right.
That's why I think if you gather enough confetti and sprinkle it on that pole, it might just fix the problem. Oh, that's a hole in that pole. Although technically it is a pole, so.
Yeah. You're right.
Try hitting flowers, grass, and trees with your hammer to knock confetti loose. Oh, that was a question mark. How is that a question? And, once you're done, I might need rescuing again. So sorry. Okay. Hit the flowers. There. Oh, the flowers are sad to hit, though, because they die as soon as you hit them. Wow, you're just, like, milking this tree for all it's worth. I think you got it. Like, the tree's gone, Mo. Oh, it's filled. Mario, I have a feeling you...
Sorry.
Maybe try heading over to the hole very carefully. You can't collect anymore.
What?
Yeah, it's got a limit to
I don't
it.
have excess confetti storage?
Look, Mo, there's almost only so much confetti you can collect in this world. Like, how much confetti do you think I could carry myself?
I want a lot of confetti.
I mean, who doesn't want a lot of
Yeah.
confetti? All right, now that you want to... What you want to do here is get kind of close to that totally scary pit. Once you're ready, press a button on your controller because that exists in the world. Yeah, I always get confused with ZR and Z because to me, Z should be like the main one that your finger rests on and ZR should be the one that's more difficult to reach. But that's just me.
But I rest my fingers on ZR.
Ya, ha, boosh, pow.
ZR.
You don't have to make sound effects, but I think they're kind of fun. Oh, we're totally gonna make sound
Oh,
effects.
definitely. Alright, here we go. Ready?
Yes. Yeah! Pow!
What?
Shazam!
It made a sound effect for us.
Oh, yeah.
Wah.
We did all that work for nothing. Well, if it worked one time, it should work every time, because that's how science works.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they just like throw a plane together and it like somehow takes off and it doesn't fall? Never mind, I'm not going to say that. I was going to be super rude to a particular company, but I won't say anything.
Like, ah.
Yeah, I don't want a lawsuit on my hand. Maybe you can help me get my head unstuck somehow and not look up my pennies.
I don't know.
You just have to pull it. Ooh, that's much better. Thank you. Alright, now where are we? You never played, Skyward Sword, right?
Mm-mm.
I can't remember. Did I crap on that game during this playthrough, or was it a different one?
I don't think this.
Because we were talking about the gyroscope mechanics in this game, and
Yeah.
I was like, it's just PTSD for me from Skyward Sword.
I don't think we did
Okay.
that.
Yeah, so ever since Skyward Sword, I've just hated companions that give you any pieces of advice. Just because if anyone remembers Fee, literally once every 3 seconds she would come out and give you advice. And it would be dumb advice too. Like, you've already figured out the mechanic of the game, you've already done it. And she'd be like, hey, did you know about this mechanic? And it's like, I just did it.
Like, yeah, I'm good.
And especially if you're playing with the Wii remote, and for whatever reason, like, its battery would get low quickly. Like, it'd stay at the bottom 25% for a really, really long time.
And then all of a sudden.
And you
it'd
would
be
just see
like,
it bleep, bleep, bleep to
Yikes.
let you know that your controller is dying. And it's like, oh
Wow.
gosh. There's no one around how to ask for directions. This could be a problem. It seems like all we can do is explore this area a little bit. I don't know how much help I'll be, but I'll always be here to chat if you press X. I'll do my best. I feel like our accent's slowly morphing into, like, my version of an Oliver
Yes.
Twist accent.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can hear it. I'm here for it though. It's good.
Should we explore this area and
Keep hitting trees. Yes.
and keep hitting trees and stealing all the confetti next time on Norwhals play?
Next time on Norwhals play.
Okay.
There's no confetti. Okay,
Oh, there you go.
never mind.
There's plenty of confetti.
Bye.
Goodbye.